our difficulty guide for the next quest, finding the Garden of Eden, which is a pretty short quest. The last 4 quests on this game are pretty dang short, but this is a very simple task because the Vault 87 is a very linear vault. Actually, I think they all are. But right now we're starting out in the reactor chamber, and if you skipped murder pass, then this is the place you'll start up in. And that hallway to my left, I believe, is where you come in from if you took the computer hacking terminal thingy. So right here, I was kind of stupid and thought I would shoot these insect things, and kind of alerted the super mutants in the other room. And this infiltrator is pretty damn inaccurate, which is why the perforator, its better brother, is much better. But anyway, I had a fun group of super mutants walk in and say hi, and I don't know what was going on there. He like hit me or got me or something, and I don't understand how. But anyway, wasn't too difficult to kill these guys. For some reason, I was targeting their bodies. So there's 2 brutes and one regular super mutant. And combat shotgun's always the best one for this part. Now, this combat shotgun I'm using right here is a glitched one from Operation Anchorage, and it never degrades. So I'll be using that the majority of for the Finding Garden of Eden. And if you have Operation Anchorage, I would suggest that you get the glitched combat shotgun as well. I have a video of it on my YouTube channel if you have the Operation Anchorage and you need to know how to do that. So, yeah. And if you have a PS3, I would highly suggest that you bring a combat shotgun, because it'll make your life a whole lot easier. And a lot of combat shotguns to repair that combat shotgun with, because that one will get degraded pretty fast. So I think we're going into the living quarters right here. And this is the majority of the most difficult area on this quest. So what you basically, I have my partner behind me, but I'm just kind of going ahead. Because a real nice thing is they can see your partner but not see you, which if this game was bullshit, it would not be that way. But Fallout 3 is awesome. So anyway, she's just right behind me, and we just keep on going. If you can, I would suggest bringing a sort of a weapon that you could kill something with.
Vigilance is necessary.
Okay, right here. Here, I'll explain in a second. I would suggest leaving a partner if you have one, right behind there. Right here, it's sped up at 2 times in order for this video to be one video. So right here, I get out my alien blaster, and for some reason, it's probably because my energy weapons skill is so low, but it doesn't take 1 shot, and that kind of screws up what I was trying to do. So anyway, so right there I got his arm somehow and not his other body part. And right here is when it goes back to normal. Not really a lot to say. I guess just keep on trucking. And then once I had those 2 originals done, I brought in Star Paladin Cross back in. And I was just looking at what she had in her inventory. And so I'd looked in that room and I didn't think there was anything worth going in for. So this is where you're supposed to go, right? Hold on, right here. And that'll lead you upstairs to a bunch of loving super mutants. There are the test chambers right there where you have to go in, but we have to go a little bit of a detour just because the super mutants love stacking tables in your way because they love you. Not really. So coming down this long hallway, there will be a super mutant, like a brute or something. Oh yeah, one thing: don't open the doors on these sides. So that's my thought. So right here, and my partner, we're just sitting and shooting this guy down. Which the only thing I have to complain about Star Paladin Cross is her ranged weapon sucks. Terribly. I mean, there's no follower in this game other than Jericho. But you have to have evil karma for him, so I'm not really sure I'd be too interested in him being my follower. Although it could be totally different. I might consider getting him as a follower. I'll just have to see. If you guys know if he's a good follower or not, tell me below. Because I had him for a follower once, and it was when I was really low level, and he was like the first follower I got. And I went to the Museum of History, and there, as you might know, there are like a ton of super mutants outside of there. And I went to go fight him, and Jericho died. Because I didn't give him any stim packs, and I kind of hid like a little bitch, and Jericho Rambo'd it and died. But anyway. So, tell me if he's good later on, because I'm thinking of getting him for my like level 30 character. So right here there's a super mutant master and another brute, depending on how you dealt with that other situation, and level up. So, kind of stupidly, I put it, I hadn't put any to energy weapons, so I finally put some to energy weapons. And I got fast metabolism, which is a very, very helpful perk, because it gives you 20% more health when you heal yourself with stim packs, which, combined with 100 medicine, is extremely valuable, to say the least. Okay, so right here there are across a few super mutants, and if you have some frag grenades that you don't mind wasting, what you can actually do here is cloak yourself, and that's kind of a problem I have. If you see, the super mutants will always go there until they see you there. And here we go, I had to tell her to use her ranged weapon again. But you can continuously throw frag grenades at them, and they won't know what's going on. But because of my genius partner, she decided she wanted to rush them, even though I was having a fun time blowing them up with frag grenades. Which is actually a pretty good strategy that you can use. Have her hold it up on that corner, while you just toss frag grenades while they're attempting to fight her. But I didn't do that, because I had to back her up, and they were rushing her. So here I thought, at this close of a range, I might as well use my combat shotgun. So anyway, we're just going to blow them the hell up. We had 2 masters, which was annoying. So there was one more, I think, in the room, and I forgot to loot the room that was right to that right there, just through all the battle, which I feel kind of pissed off about. So here we go, we got this last brute right here. And there we go. And I believe now we're going to head up to the test chamber and rescue Fox, which that'll be all in the next video. The majority of it talking. Literally. I think this video barely made it. So, anyway, I will see you guys next video. Yes? Yes. Alright.